Welcome back. Now continuing CBS 4 live team coverage from the Republican National Convention in Cleveland. Joining me now from Cleveland is CBS 4 News political contributor Bob Schieffer. Bob, we just caught a glimpse of last night's roll call. Compare it, if you will, to the Republican conventions that you've covered in the past.
Well, one of the oddest things about this, and I mean, you could use words like unusual to describe this convention. Some might even say it's downright weird, because we're just seeing things that we haven't seen before. By the time they got to the roll call, a lot of the delegates had begun to leave the hall. And as we got on into prime time, half the seats on the convention floor seemed to be empty. There was very few people up in the balconies. And I don't quite understand how that came about, but I tell you what's happened here. This is going to be the convention that will be remembered as the ones where the outsiders got in and the insiders left. It's very, very different from every standpoint here.
Now, we have seen this year a lot of the different states were taking the opportunity to promote what's great about their state and highlight that. Is this something that is new, or have you seen this in previous conventions?
Well, I mean, Ohio is very proud of Cleveland, and Cleveland has been very good about welcoming the delegates. It's a lovely city out here. But, you know, when you have a convention where even the host governor, John Kasich, who is a Republican, doesn't show up and is at the head of the list of a long line of Republicans who are not here, this is, after all, a key battleground state. That's why the Republicans decided to have this convention here. But you have to wonder what the impact of John Kasich being a no-show, so many local Republicans not coming here, is that going to have an impact when we get to the general election? Right now, that's a question we just can't answer, but it is unusual to say the least.
And Bob, you have an opportunity to see what's going on behind the scenes. Tell me, if you will, what's going on around you right now.
Well, I mean, what's interesting is the elected officials who are here are trying to find some kind of a strategy to ensure that the House and the Senate remain under Republican control. Frankly, they'll tell you off camera, to them that is much more important. If Trump does get elected, fine. They think he'll be able to sign some legislation that they wouldn't get signed otherwise by a Democratic president. But they are putting their focus and their efforts to raise money on electing a House and a Senate that remains Republican. And that's one of the odd kind of different things that we're seeing at this convention.
It certainly is. Bob Schieffer, live from the Republican National Convention in Cleveland this afternoon. Thanks for being here with us.
You bet.
All right, CBS 4's Lauren Pastrana is also in Cleveland for the RNC and will be there all week long. Be sure to catch her live reports later today on CBS 4 News at 5.